Hi everybody, my name is Penny. I'm an integrative health coach with American Health and Wellness Group. Now, what does integrative mean? Well, that means that as a health coach, we don't just look at the food on your plate, that type of nutrition. We look at another type of nutrition as well, which is your relationships, which is like your social life. We also look at your environment. We look at spirituality, and we also consider exercise. Those four areas are what we call primary food in integrative health. Now, sometimes it's those four areas that are causing us a sense of pain, maybe unhappiness. Have you ever noticed we're always pursuing happiness as human beings? And we can't seem to hold on to it or grasp it. Some of us have more difficulty than others. We often say, I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when this is over. I'll be happy when I have this kind of car or this outfit to wear. I'll be happy when I get married. So happiness is very fleeting, and it's based on happenings. If you've watched the news lately, or even just wake up in the morning for the day, happenings all around us aren't always generating good, positive feelings. So what can we do? There is something we can do, and that is to make a focus on joy. Joy is lasting. Joy is from inside of us, not external circumstances around us. Now, I understand that there are real medical reasons that we might suffer from depression and anxiety, and we need to know when to recognize those and when it's okay to give yourself permission to work with professionals to bridge that over. But even if we need medical help, it's very important that we practice other things. You know, many times I see clients and we get a pill for the ill, we say. We give a pill for diabetes or high cholesterol, and the lifestyle never changes. Well, if the lifestyle never changes, then nothing is going to change physically, and the medication is going to have to be increased. It's the same way with our emotional and mental well-being. Even though we need support in that area, there are tools that we can use to begin to lift our mood and increase our joy, not our happiness. Dr. Rick Hanson is a world-renowned neuropsychologist, and he has proven through MRI imaging that we as humans have a negative bias. We are looking at fearful things and things that might go wrong. These cause stress and anxiety, which lead to depression. But he also proved that we can rewire the brain. It may be hardwired for negativity, but that we can actually rewire it by doing things to implant joy into our life. Now, when is the best time to do this? First thing in the morning. So let's say this jar represents the start of your day, okay? So at the start of your day, let's talk about right now, what is most important in life? Well, I would say many of you out there, including myself, would say family and friends are important. My health is important. I know I need to make exercise a priority. I need to know I need to make eating a priority because it nourishes my body and helps me with my mood, much like exercise. Also, I need to, give love and receive love, give grace and receive grace, maybe helping other people out. And my kids, my parents, my coworkers, doing the things in life, nurturing my spiritual activities, my passions, like my hobbies, the things that bring me just unspeakable joy when I do them. It's so important. So let's say that's your day. Starts with your priorities. They all fit in, and if you have these in your life, you have such an abundance. Then we have the other things in life. These are the things that money can't buy. These are the things that we have to do. So these things are like our work, we need cars, we need clothes, we need food. These are things that we're all striving to accomplish. And if you're lucky, you get some extras in there like vacations and maybe recreational vehicles or going camping or hiking. So now my life is really full. And then there's the things I get to sprinkle in, right? So they're not mandatory, they're not priority. They just bring a little happiness to your life, but they're not what bring real joy. But they could be like watching TV on Netflix, being on the computer and surfing the internet. Maybe that's video games. Maybe it's your favorite hobby. You go out target shooting or hanging out with friends. Maybe you go and you get a massage, or there's some pretty little self-care things that you look forward to doing. And believe it or not, there's really room in your day for all of that. And if you put it all together, you have an amazing, full life. But it's because you prioritized. Now, this isn't what most of us do, unfortunately. We don't start our day with the priorities. We usually rush into our day. So for instance, let's say this is the day, and this is the typical American life. What we do first is get up in the morning real quick, and we might surf the net, check the emails and the Hollywood gossip page, look at friends' Facebook, turn on Good Morning America, watch the news, check the checking account, what bills are due, and those tend to be weighing on us, so we put them first. Then we think about the other things. We hurry up and get ready for work. We hurry up and read the emails that we got the night before. We answer messages and voicemails. We real quick see what bills we need to pay. And we get those part into our life. Then we like, oh yes, I was going to call my parents, or I was going to exercise today and forgot. Oh, I need to prep my lunch. Oh well, I'll run through. Supplements? No, don't need those. Don't have time for those. Call back that friend who's sick. I don't have time. Sit and give myself some self-care. I don't have time for that. I need to get to work. And we begin to try to put what's important of our life in there. But things get left out. So prioritizing your day will make your day lighter. This life right here feels empty and depleted and not fulfilling. It's based on external things that won't fill us up. This day, and this life is filled with everything we want in it, including enough time for the things that are really important. So every morning when you get out of bed, try to find a practice that puts joy into your life. Prioritize your day with the things that really matter, that don't cost money. And I can promise you, joy will start coming.